Hello, all you crafty people of the world. Welcome to Creative Rapport. My name is Marilyn. I'm very glad you're here. So let's start how we always start. Hello, bonjour, hola, and aloha. And as always, I wish I lived here, but I actually live here. So yesterday I worked on some resin. And I had a video up for you. It was on fast forward, and I didn't do any talking. But today is the big unmolding, so I thought we would come and do it together. We have this is actually a lid from an aluminum 9x13, like you can buy at the grocery store. It works quite well as a dust catcher for my project. Okay, so yesterday you saw me do these. What you didn't see, because I turned off the camera, was that I had a little bit left over of some of these, and so along with some clear resin I put them in this one, and the intent is to just use up what I have, make something unique, because you'll never do it again with those kind of leftovers. And then for the back I did some aqua glitter, and there was a teeny bit of that left over, so they ended up there. So let's start with what you saw me doing. So we'll go with these two. Ooh. Very pretty. Can you see? I don't know. Is it too dark? Well, anyhow, this was the kind of turquoise mix for the sequins. And as you can see, these molds are polished to a mirror shine, and so stuff comes out beautifully. Now this one has a little bit of stuff on the side, and to take care of that I usually just grab a pair of scissors, try not to stab myself, and I just trim it off. This has been sitting 24 hours, but it is still possible to neaten up the sides if there was an issue. Okay, good enough for now. So there's that one. I think this one came out pretty clean. And that one. Like I said, like I was going to say, I made these primarily to put them on paper projects, like not so much scrapbooking because of their sheer depth, but the, oh, you know, when you make something like a altered French fry box, or you make anything with dimension with paper. And I say not a scrapbook because if this is going into a scrapbook page holder, it won't fit, obviously. But these are fun ways of doing it. I have done it where you just make just sequin clusters by punching out a circle, covering it with glossy accents, and plunging it into your pile of sequins. And then if it's not thick enough, you can put some more glossy accents on and plunge it in again. I have done that. In fact, let me see if I can lay my hands on one quickly to show you. Okay, this will work. This is what it looks like when it's just sequins plunged into, or sorry, a circle plunged into sequins, and then You let it sit, and then you brush off what doesn't stick. But if you want, you can put more glossy accents on it right away and plunge it in again. It'll be thicker. So what I'm going for is this concept, but in resin, which isn't then as textured, but it is such that it's not going to have pieces fall off, if you know what I mean about that. So there's those two. Here are these two. I don't know how well you can see them. They came out pretty good. On almost everything you make with resin, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see this, but as it's drying, the back tends to be concave. If it matters to your project, I will go back then with clear resin and just kind of dome up the back. But on paper projects, it really doesn't matter, so I'm going to leave well enough alone and just go with those. I love them. So now for these. Whoop, got it. That was ugly, but I caught it. Come on. I'm afraid I'm going to send everything flying, so let me move these ones that are loose off to the side. Oh, there. How cool is that? If you ever have something that really just will not come out of the mold, one option is to put it in the freezer. And that one just is not wanting to come out, so I don't want to argue with it and end up with a big mess. So there's the one. Put that to the side. And then these two are silver and gold stars mixed together. I'm not sure how good this one ended up. What do you guys think? I don't know. It's not that they can't be used, it's just that it isn't easy to tell what it is. So we'll see. Onto these. These are just some flower sequins. Oh, I like how those turned out. Can you see that? They are really pretty. And last but not least, these are pink sequins that I mixed a little bit of holographic glitter with, and I think, yeah, the sequins are not obvious. The holographic glitter has a pink tint to it, so that's how you know it's there, but it's just kind of not obvious. But still very useful. I'm giving this one more try. Nope, we'll have to put it in the freezer. Okay. There we go. Let's pop out just these two little guys that are nothing but aqua glitter in the resin. And I can trim that all up with a scissor. But the one I'm the most curious about is this one. Here's hoping it comes out. Oh yeah, it'll come. This is my little bit of everything left over. And yep, it's going to need trimming up too. But I'm okay with that. Ha! How much of that can you see? Let me do some trimming real fast. Don't yell at me for ruining my scissors. These scissors are already in sad, sad shape, and I keep them around just for resin. A little bit more. There we go. You can see the little bits of all the different kinds of stuff I had left over. And then the aqua resin that I put on the back just to form back to it. Now, what do you do with something this big? I don't know. But I guarantee I'll come up with it because, well, that's just the nature of the beast when you're pretty creative. You don't want to throw stuff away because there just might be a craft you can do with it. And I didn't want to throw away all of this leftover resiny stuff, so I did a craft. Now I just have to figure out what to do with this. So anyhow, let me move this out of the way and bring in the stars of the show again. Hoping you can see that okay. Excuse me. It's that time of year with allergies. And here's the silver and gold stars. And here is the one that I still have to get the other one out of, the mold. And there's the little teeny bits of leftover blue. What do you think? I'm going to see if I can bring you down a little. Still in the frame? Yep. Hopefully that's good light and you can see it. But anyhow, thank you for coming along with me on this resin journey. It's fun. I like resin a lot. It's just a mess. It ruins clothes. And I noticed yesterday I did not put on my crappy resin apron that I have. So I was in danger of ruining clothes again yesterday. So here we are, and that's all I got to say about that. I think some actor said that. I don't know. Thank you again. See you next time. Bye for now. Marilyn.